Interswitchspak is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.
My name is Flavian Onyango, and I'd like to join Harvard Medical School to take a course in medicine because I'm interested in becoming a neurologist.
My name is Desmond Tutu. I'm from Butula Boys High School. I'd like to study pure physics at the University of Princeton. This being because it actually has good facilities to facilitate the learning of physics and has produced world-class physicists.
My name is Anne Gombe from Moi High School, Kabarak, and I want to study medicine in the University of Nairobi, specifically in the field of oncology, because I want to one day find the cure for cancer.
I'm Alfred Derito Etitu, Kagumo High School, Mary County, and I'd like to pursue medicine and surgery and specialize in cardiology to enable Kenyans who are in this country to get quality healthcare when they stay in Kenya instead of flying abroad, which is quite cheaper.
My name is Danson Karaoke from Kapsabet Boys High School, Nandi County. I like to pursue cardiology in the University of Nairobi. This is because I like to bring quality healthcare in Kenya.
My name is Evan Sabuga from Nairobi School. I want to pursue a course in genetic engineering in Harvard University. This is because I want to solve the physical deformities many people suffer in the world that can be corrected by science.
The preliminaries are over. We have ascended the second stage of the competition, and it promises to be even more exhilarating. Shall we start the semifinals already? I'm sure you are as excited as I am for the first semi-final episode of Interswitchspak National Science Competition Kenya 3.0, proudly switched on by Interswitch. Never stop. Plato, the great philosopher, believed that education shapes our thought patterns, the decisions we make, and our future. Hence his quote, "The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life." We have 6 Super Sparks on stage, our first set of semi-finalists, and they're ready to prove to us that they deserve to win the ultimate prize, to be crowned the best STEM student in Kenya and be awarded 1.5 million Kenya shillings in scholarship. Let's meet our contestants for today. Coming back to the Interswitchspak stage, we have Desmond. Hello, Desmond.
Hi,
How are you feeling today?
I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine.
Yes,
Welcome to the semi-finals.
thank you.
Damson
Yeah,
from Kapsabet High. How are you feeling to be at the semi-final stage?
I'm very jovial.
Very jovial.
Yeah.
Flavian
Yes.
from the Alliance Girls High School.
Yes.
What did you think about your subject choices in the preliminary stage? Will they still work for you this time round?
Not all.
Not all?
Yeah.
So maybe a change here and there.
Yeah.
Welcome to the semi-finals.
Thank you.
Alfred,
Yeah,
how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine.
Okay, so what have your teachers mentioned to you before coming on stage?
Be confident and be calm so that you can pick the right.
Welcome to the semi-finals. Anne,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Give us a bit of a motivation, even to the contestants on stage. What can you tell us?
You should not tense. Just have a calm attitude and composure.
Okay, and Evans, what can you add on to that? Motivation for today?
So I'd like to tell all of you to put more effort in your speed and accuracy.
Thank you very much, all of you, for sharing with us. This is the semi-finals, which means the stakes are higher. 18 contestants have made it to the semi-finals. We've already met our first set of 6. At the end of the semi-final stage, we will only have 6 finalists competing for the ultimate prize. Interswitchspak is played in 2 levels, the foundation round and the advanced round. Contestants, are you ready? Okay, let us begin the foundation round. Organs that work together to form a what? Organs work together to form a cell, an organism, an animal, or a system? Organs work together to form a what? Flavian, kindly tell us what you think the correct answer is.
System.
A system.
Yeah.
Alfred, agree or disagree?
I feel the answer is organism.
Right, so we have two contradicting answers. The correct answer to this is option D. Organs work together to form a system. Based on the scores, we have 3 contestants earning the maximum points and 2 contestants earning 5 points. Question 2. Why do soldiers march disorderly while crossing a bridge? Why do soldiers march disorderly while crossing a bridge? Is it to prevent A, polarization, B, diffraction, C, echo, or D, resonance? Evans,
Yes.
have you ever thought about maybe joining the military or something like that?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
All right, but why would you think soldiers would walk disorderly while crossing a bridge?
I think it will be diffraction.
To prevent diffraction.
Yes.
What is diffraction?
It's when waves, after hitting a boulder, they change direction.
Okay. The correct answer is option D. Soldiers march disorderly to prevent resonance while crossing a bridge. Based on the results, Desmond Tutu got this right. We proceed to question number 3. Determine the value of x. Determine the value of x. Is it 24 degrees, 100 degrees, 50 degrees, or is it 40 degrees? What is the value of x? Correct answer is option B. Desmond was able to earn himself 10 points. No points for any of the other contestants. Question 4. Which of the following scientists studied the chemical behavior of gases? Which of the following scientists studied the chemical behavior of gases? Is it Graham? Is it Boyle, Gay-Lussac, or Charles? Danson?
Gay-Lussac.
You are right. It is Gay-Lussac who studied the chemical behavior of gases. And as you can see, based on the results, 3 contestants earning 10 points, the difference being in their response time. Question number 5. Wind vane is an instrument that is used to measure what? Wind vane is an instrument used to measure A, wind speed, B, rainfall, C, light, and D, wind direction. What is the wind vane used for? Evans.
Wind direction.
Wind direction. I think this should have been very easy. All contestants got it right. The difference again being only in your response times. Halfway point of the foundation round is question number 6. The equivalent capacitance for the circuit above is? The equivalent capacitance for the circuit above is it A, 12, B, 8, C, 2, or D, 4? Alfred, you look ready to tackle this one.
3/12 could be there. Then we do the inverse.
You'd get
4.
4. The answer is option D, 4. 10 points to earn, 10 points to evens. We're going to take a short break. This is the first semi-final of this competition. After the break, our contestants will attempt 6 more questions and get closer to making it to the final stage of Interswitchspak Kenya 3.0. Please stay with us.
2 decades ago, we flipped the switch, flooded the dark continent with light, created an industry, opened the doors that ushered in the future. Africa is emerging. Visionaries are evolving. But it wasn't always this way. Before the beginning, cash ruled the streets and crime was its aid. Africa was groping, coping with the darkness, until we founded the switch and turned on the future. 20 years after, the dark continent is now bursting with innovation, and we're just getting started. Until Africa is borderless, limitless, we are never stopping. Welcome to the Odyssey, the first experience. The future begins today.
Welcome back to Interswitchspak Kenya 3.0. This is the semi-final stage. Our contestants attempted 6 questions before the break, 6 more to go, and we'll find out who proceeds to the advanced round and who drops out of the competition. Contestants, this is question 7. In a triangle VYZ, if angle V equals 2x degrees, y equals x plus 20 degrees, and z equals x degrees, what is the value of x? Is it 80, 40, 20, or 10? Danson?
40.
40. How have you calculated that?
The values add up to 180. So 4x plus 20 is equals to 180. So 4x is equals to 160. So x is equals to 40.
The answer is 40 degrees, and here are the results. Before we proceed, I'd like you to just take a look at your total points and average response time so far. Based on your performances, you can tell how you've been able to perform. You know where you're supposed to improve. Remember, the stakes are higher. We have ascended the second stage of this competition. We now proceed to question 8. Which of the following terms describes the resistance of a liquid to flow? Is that surface tension? Is that deposition? Is that condensation or viscosity? The resistance of a liquid to flow is what, Anne?
Viscosity.
Viscosity. The resistance of a liquid to flow is what, Flavian?
Viscosity.
Indeed, viscosity is the correct answer. All contestants got points for this question. We proceed. Question number 9. The diagram represents a what? The diagram represents a what? Is that a food web? Is that a food chain? An abiotic component or an ecological niche? What does that diagram represent? Evans?
I think it's a food web.
Why? Why so? What would be the difference between, say, a food web and a food chain?
A food chain is only one directional, but in a food web, we can find many organisms feeding on each other.
Okay, basically what we'd have in a spider's web, intertwined.
Yes.
Based on the results, all the contestants did think that is a food web. That is the correct answer. Congratulations on that. We proceed. Question number 10. Which of the following is not a primary color? Which of the following is not a primary color? We have yellow, red, green, blue. Which one is not a primary color? Danson.
Yeah.
So according to you, what are the primary colors?
Red, blue, and green are the primary colors. So yellow is
Would
not
be the odd one out here.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yellow is not a primary color. Desmond, now you know. Congratulations to those who earned 10 points for themselves, and all the best in the next question. Remember, only 2 questions, and this could change everything. It's the semi-final stage. Question 11. What fraction is equivalent to half of 25%? What fraction is equivalent to half of 25%? The options are 1/8, 1/6, 1/5, 1/10. 15 seconds are up. Alfred,
Yeah.
what is 25%?
A quarter.
How do you write a quarter?
1/4.
Danson, does the math work?
Yes, and it.
The answer is option A. Again, based on the results, the difference between those earning 5 points and 10 points, average response times. The final question of the foundation round in this first semi-final episode of Interswitchspak Kenya 3.0. Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Question 12. Which of the following chemical formulas shown represents sodium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4? Is it A, F, B, R, C, Q, or D, P? Which is the correct answer? Danson,
Option B.
kindly read out for us what that formula is for.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate. These are the results. Evans, Flavian, and Danson believed that B was definitely the correct answer, and they earned themselves a total of 10 points. Having answered incorrectly, Alfred, Desmond, and Anne gained no points. That is the end of the foundation round. Like I said, the competition is now tougher, and only the tough get going. we're about to reveal 2 contestants who are going home at this stage. Who will it be? Do stay with us.
2 decades ago, we flipped the switch, flooded the dark continent with light, created an industry, opened the doors that ushered in the future. Africa is emerging. Visionaries are evolving. But it wasn't always this way. Before the beginning, cash ruled the streets and crime was its aid. Africa was groping, coping with the darkness, until we founded the switch and turned on the future. 20 years after, the dark continent is now bursting with innovation, and we're just getting started. Until Africa is borderless, limitless, we are never stopping. Welcome to the Odyssey, the first experience. The future begins today.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. It is Interswitchspak National Science Competition 3.0, and we are the first semi-final of this competition. 6 contestants. So, who thinks they're going home at this point? Is there any one of you who feels they're not confident enough in their answers, or rather the answers they provided in the foundation round? Desmond?
I can't say.
You really can't say. I wish all of you would make it, because you are a tough group and you made it to the semi-finals. You came all the way from your internal exams, preliminary stage, and now you are at the semi-finals. However, 2 have to drop out at this point, scoring 35 points and leaving the competition at this semi-final stage. We have Anne Gombe. Thank you very much, Anne. I believe you're going to do exploits. In whatever career you choose, I hope that I will see your achievements in future. All the very best, Anne. Flavian?
Yes.
You congratulated Anne?
Yeah.
I don't know if you think you're going home too or not. However, I'm going to tell you that you're staying on and you get to compete in the advanced round.
Thank you.
However, with 50 points and leaving the competition at this stage, we have Desmond. Desmond, thank you very much. You've made your school proud, all your parents and everyone who has been watching you. I wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Kindly give it up for Desmond. 4 contestants have proceeded. Flavian with 65 points, Danson with 65 points, Alfred with 60 points, and Evans with 80 points. Those are the points you've scored that will take you to the advanced round. Of 4 contestants, we are now in the advanced round. Here, you get to determine the 5 subject areas from which 10 questions will be picked. You will then have 45 seconds each to attempt the 10 questions. To determine the order of play, we take a turn. Here is the take a turn puzzle for today. Match the following quantities with their respective units. Match the following quantities with their respective units. We have the units as Pascal, the joule, watt, and Newton. The quantities power, weight, pressure, and heat. An easy puzzle for Flavian. She's already solved it and provided her answer. Evans has also been able to determine the answer to this puzzle, so has Alfred and Danson. We now have our sequence of play. Flavian, you solved that puzzle fastest, which means you are going fast. Flavian?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm Flavian Onyango and I'm ready to spark.
Flavian, now is your time to spark. What type of reproduction does not involve the fusion of gametes?
Asexual.
Oil spillage is an example of what type of pollution? The sum of the number of protons and electrons in an atom of an element is termed
atomic.
as what? In the period 3 of the periodic table, which element gains electrons most readily? Dispersion of light is the ability of white light to?
Spectrum.
Which class of levers has the fulcrum between the effort and the load? What is the capital of Uganda?
Kampala.
The imaginary line that runs around the center of the earth is called?
Equator.
If 2 sides of a right triangle are 8 centimeters and 6 centimeters, calculate the hypotenuse.
Pass.
The angles obtained by the radii of a quadrant. Period 3 of the periodic table, which element gains electrons most readily?
Chlorine.
Dispersion of light is the ability of white light to do what?
separate into different colors.
That is it. 10 questions for Flavian. Kindly give it up for her. Ivan Abuga, are you ready?
My name is Ivan Sabuga from Nairobi School and I'm ready to spark.
Evans, now is your time to spark. What are the biological catalysts that speed up biochemical reactions in living
Enzymes.
organisms? Paramecium moves with the aid of what?
Pseudopodia.
What is the instrument used to see stars?
Pass.
The name of the Kenya's famous red-robed tribe.
Masai.
What allotrope of carbon is useful as a lubricant?
Graphite.
What type of bonds
Graphite.
exist in methane molecules?
Covalent bonds.
What is the dimension for velocity?
Pass.
The color of a white shirt viewed under red light will be?
White.
A kite has how many pairs of equal sides?
2.
Find the sum of 2 scores and 2/3 of a dozen.
Pass.
Paramecium moves with the aid of what?
Pseudopodia.
What is the instrument used to see stars?
Pass.
That is it. 10 questions for Evans, and he has done well. Kindly, let's give it up for him. Alfred, are you ready?
I'm Alfred Waititu, Kaguma High School, and I'm ready to spark.
Alfred, now is your time to spark. The heart of a rabbit
4.
is divided. Pores in the leaf of a plant for exchange of
Stomata.
gases. Heating animal fats or vegetable oils with sodium hydroxide
Pass.
produces. In addition to copper, which element is
Tin.
contained in brass? Displacement is derived from what quantity?
Pass.
What refers to the transfer of energy without permanent displacement of the medium?
Radiation.
Which town is regarded as the cradle of Swahili?
Zanzibar.
What is the US premium cable network made Game of Thrones?
Pass.
The area of a square is 4/8 the power of 2. What is its perimeter?
16.
Find the value of 2x plus 15x when x equals -1.
Pass.
Heating animal fats or vegetable oils with sodium hydroxide produces glycerin and what
Saponification.
other? In addition to copper, which element is contained in brass? In addition to copper, which element is contained in brass?
Zinc.
That is it. 10 questions for Alfred. Give it up for him. Danson, are you ready?
My name is Danson Karaoke from Capitol Boys High School and I'm ready to spark.
Danson, now is your time to spark. RNA stands for?
Pass.
Who discovered the honeycomb structure of a cell?
Pass.
What is the value of the standard temperature expressed in Kelvin?
273.
On the pH scale, what value is neither acidic nor basic?
7.
What is the unit of magnetic flux?
Pass.
What is the power of a device rated 300 volts, 10 amperes?
Pass.
Young one of a frog is called?
Pass.
What is the farthest planet from the Earth?
Neptune.
Evaluate xy when x equals 11 and y equals -7.
Negative 77.
Find the value of a in the equation. 5/a equals 6/12.
10.
RNA stands for?
Pass.
Who discovered the honeycomb structure of a cell?
Pass.
What is the unit of magnetic flux?
Pass.
That is it. 10 questions for Danson. Please give it up for him. That brings us to the end of the advanced round. When we come back, we'll find out the winner of this semi-final episode, and they will proceed to the finals of Interswitchspak Kenya 3.0, brought to you by Interswitch. Never stop.
Interswitchspak is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.
This is Interswitchspak National Science Competition 3.0, the semi-final stage. Danson,
Yes.
you've gone through your 10 questions. What did you think?
I think they needed a lot of weight.
They needed a lot of weight,
Yeah.
so you feel like you could have done a bit more.
Yeah.
You know the scores, and in total, if you get all the correct answers, you earn 200 points. What do you think you've earned so far?
I think 100.
You think 100?
Yeah.
What about you, Alfred? What do you think your scores were?
60.
60.
Yeah.
You guys are actually on point. Alfred, you earned 60 points. Danson, 100 points. However, how did the other contestants fare? Alfred, unfortunately, 60 points will not take you to the final stage of this competition, which means this is the end of your Spark journey. I believe in what you're going to do in future. All the best, Alfred. Kindly give it up for him as we exit. The next contestants to leave the stage earned half the total points that the student in first place got. Evans Abuga with 80 points, unfortunately not enough to take you to the final stage. Thank you, Evans. All the very best in future. Kindly give it up for Evans. So, like I mentioned, with twice those points, 160 points, Flavian has proceeded to the final stage of Interswitchspak Kenya 3.0. What a great show of energy, determination, and knowledge from these contestants. Danson Karaoke from Kapsabet High and Flavian Onyango from The Alliance Girls High School have made it to the finals. I told you the show is getting more exciting, and this excitement is flowing from the sedulous attitude of our contestants towards the ultimate goal, which is being crowned the best STEM student in Kenya and being awarded a 5-year university scholarship worth 1.5 million Kenya shillings. We will see 2 more contestants proceeding to the finals next week. It will definitely be engaging and an incredible time. I can't wait to see you, but till then, keep sparking.
Interswitchspak is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.